Well, hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the final week of May, the 26th through June 1st. I have the 3 cards in front of me, and I have 2 guiding cards, but I want to first take a moment and welcome the one and the all of you, my kings, my queens, and my in-betweens. You know how I love y'all. And all my new people, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It's very exciting and new stuff, right? So let's look at the guiding cards for the month. We have Peacock. We are raising our standards. We are raising the bar on what we love and appreciate in our lives, and we're cleaning out anything that doesn't match. All right, so good for you. We're also creating a little more space in our lives, more time for yourself, and you're doing a good job, because that's your guiding message. Is that your challenge for this month? The other is Aquamarine, showing me that you are indeed speaking clearly from your heart center and voicing what you want or don't want in the world perfectly and clearly. So good job. You're using your words and you're bringing it out perfectly. This is good news. You have a very open 5th chakra right now. Very good. Excellent. And I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. We'll go ahead and look at those because here we are. And I have this section of the Alleyman's Tarot already pre-programmed for you. We're going to go ahead and lay these out and see what we come up with to add more depth to this situation. All right, so let's see what we have going on for this particular week. We have Awakening, which is, of course, the Judgment card in this beautiful Spiritsong Tarot deck. And wow, look at that. It's like a beautiful bride in a beautiful dress. Oh, but of course, don't tell any peacock that ever. And remember, we have peacock over here. So that's really sweet. I love that very much. It speaks to, of course, reminding you that it's an awakening. This is in a moment of using good judgment and understanding that as we look at things in front of us and we choose where we want to change our lives, how we want to change our lives. We want to do it with good clarity and understanding, and how those changes may affect other people at the same time. Let's face it, we got judgment twice in the same for this week. You're using your judgment in 2 ways towards your dreams and goals. This guy's riding around in a moon, all right, with a moon behind him. So he's got 2 moons in 2 phases as he's riding around on these waters that aren't too hard, but he's also not alone. Isn't that cool? There's also something interesting happening where there's actually people in the water right there. See, he's got little people in the water, and he's reaching from the boat into the water. Talk about using judgment, eh? Trying to figure out who you want to grab and who you don't want to grab. Who do you want to save? Who don't you want to save? Interesting. So that's an interesting level of intensity coming up for this week. Be careful what you do and how you proceed, as far as you're making good judgments for yourself to create new heights and new beauty in your life. But who are you going to bring along in the process, right? Some people will make the trip and some will not. All right. Working towards your dreams and goals. This card here is the Devil. Huh. As much judgment as you're using, you could also use poor judgment. So the Devil is here to say, yeah, you can sabotage yourself quite terribly. Do be careful as you go, to be sure. You know, we want to make sure that you're careful and you take care of yourself and you're not in any way sabotaging yourself, okay? Because you could really blow something up just by how you choose here, okay? So let's look at our blockages. Page of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. Information about things you need to learn is not coming through. There's too much static in the air. You're not getting the information about what you need to learn, which might be facilitating your Devil situation, making a poor choice. So try and allow for other people to speak to you clearly. Well, of course, somebody else is still going to be selling you a bunch of silly stuff, like the swamplands in Florida, okay? So be careful who's talking to you. This guy is a blockage, so he will stand around and, oh, wait, but I have this great idea. Careful, using good judgment. You can avoid this guy, all right? He's still going to try and sell you something stupid. But then, of course, the wild hunt shows up as blocked. It speaks to being open to the possibility of doing some silly stuff and frivolous looking and hunting for things. So like, you know those times when you go shopping and you go to like 7 stores but you never find what you're looking for, but you find a bunch of other things you didn't need or you didn't know you needed? That's a wild hunt in my opinion, and this speaks to that and how that's blocked. So you don't have a lot of time to do this wild hunting, okay? So we're going to let that go. We're going to let go of the idea that there's going to be a wild hunt. You're going to use your better judgment. You're going to be like, I'm going to send so-and-so to the store for the one thing I need, and he's going to just do what he do, and it'll be all right. Okay? And you're not going to blow your life up. Excellent. Let's talk a little bit over here. We have a King of Wands as your solution. This is a like-minded fella who's going to help you out in this situation. He's going to be very cool, grounded, easygoing. He's going to say, hey, check it out. Here's what we can do. I'll go to the store, I'll get the thing you need, it won't take forever, and we'll be ready to go and do that thing, all right? Yay. And we will be, of course, lifting ourselves up without getting crazy. There will be something that you want to get rid of in the process. That might just be that as you're upgrading your life, you are releasing stuff you don't need anymore. And that's great. Excellent. That is how it goes. Perfect. Well done. And we've done all this good work. It's time to go play. It's time to jump off into the universe and do something new, all right? So maybe you're being like, okay, I've done all the work. I've found a little extra time because I'm making time for me. And I'm going to go and do this one thing I haven't done before, but I really want to do it. So, pa-bam, we're going to go do something crazy and fun. All right? This is good. I love this for you. And I want you to have a good time after you've done so much work this week. Woo-wee! You earned it, Aquarius. This is good stuff. You earned a little break. Good job. Let's get you a handful of rocks, okay? Alrighty then. So we have orange calcite. We have fluorite. That is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's a little bit of high heart green and a little bit of purple for your 6th chakra. So we'll be getting more information from your higher, better angels. Good news. And sapphire for your throat. Isn't that nice? Talk about clarity and on a down-to-earth level. So you're going to have some down-to-earth clarity that you can speak while you're doing your judgment situation and your moving forwardness. Okay? I love those rocks for you. Of course, calcite is your 3rd chakra stone, and it's going to, in fact, help you to clarify your memories and your understanding of things. Your feelings about things are all going to be clarified in this moment, and you'll be able to work through this week more clearly and understandingly, as opposed to in the past couple of weeks where it's been more emotionally motivated. All right? So let's go ahead and talk about how you don't have to carry them if you don't want to. Excellent. I understand. Do what you need to do, but if you don't want to carry these rocks, you don't have to. And if you have other rocks you'd prefer to carry, by all means, do that. And leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you're carrying, because I like to know these things. And of course, if you want to know how each of these rocks could help you in individual situations in your life, just drop me a note and I'll help you out, all right? I'm here for you in every way I can be, all right? So, let us talk next month for June, and I look forward to seeing you then. I do hope that these readings find you well, and if you will like and subscribe if you're relating to what's going on. I appreciate you all so much, all right? It's totally free to subscribe. Thank you. We'll see you next month.